And I'm a big, huge 50 Cent fan. I love 50 Cent. Like, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm screaming the lyrics and shit. And I see, and he come over to the side because he, you know, going back and forth, me rapping. I see him look dead at me. And like, he kind of acknowledged me. You know what I mean?
Right.
But that was it. And so in my brain, I'm still like, I don't know if that was a good acknowledgement or nigga, I'm gonna jump you after or what it is. So I don't know where the fuck we stand in real life. I know my agents and shit are my agents made me delete all of the stuff that I had because there's like 50 Cent has, you know how many productions that he's a part of, and
right.
You never know what. And there's
we
like
had the same agent. We used to have the same agent. Now we had the same agency.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
What is that agent? Are you allowed to say?
APA.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't know in real life where this stands now, but
you gonna know when he knock your ass in the head. You'll know then.
Bro, we the same nigga. Me and 50, we the same.
Hey, so how's your weight loss going? This is it. And I'm getting out of here. Yeah, it's only because you just. I'm wrapping this up.
remember you told me you was like, hey man, you could be a superhero. So
meant it.
I had lost 100 pounds. I was really excited. I wanted to get lower. I wanted to reach 200 pounds, which to a normal person that still sounds like a whole bunch. But because of the way I'm built and my frame, I wear my weight different than other people.
Mm-hmm.
So even though 200 pounds is still like a whole bunch to somebody, for me, that's 200. I'm 200 pounds lean muscle. So if I have zero fat on my body, I still would be 200 pounds. And that's what my goal was to get to, which I never actually made it that far. The lowest I started off at 320. I was 320. Wow. And the lowest I got was 211. And that was because like I went extreme because I'm on this new Netflix show right now. And I had to be naked in the first episode. Oh. And I wanted to be right as possible. So I went crazy on this liquid diet for like all these days. And I got to lose all the way up to until 211. That shit only lasted like 3 days. Right. And then I started going back up. But then the quarantine happened and that ruined everything for me, bro. Because the gyms closed. Nigga, I was eating all the quarantine snacks in 2 days. Like, I refused to work out, like, inside my living room for a month and a half. Mm-hmm. And I gained a lot of weight back. And then even when I started back working out, like my home workouts and outside and all that shit, I still couldn't lose weight. I was keeping my muscle content, mm-hmm. and I was keeping the shit that I work for, but I still couldn't lose the weight. So right now I'm at a bad place to me, weight wise, because I'm like all the way back up to like 245.
No, dear Lord, I'm sorry I brought this. I'm sorry
I know, but look, I still look great though, right?
You do still look great.
So like, because the way I wear my weight, you don't look at me and think, nigga, you 250? Like, I don't look like that because of how, you know what I mean? But as soon as we get the fucking word, which I have no idea when the shit is, I know how to lose the weight. You know what I'm saying? I know how to do it. And I'm still active. You know, I just got to fix, like, my eating habits. But as soon as I hear, all right, we get to go back to work in September or August or whatever, I can immediately turn my shit back on because I have to go back to, otherwise I won't be able to fit my wardrobe.
Right. So, I'm glad. The one thing I know about you, when you focus on something, you get it done. Now, yeah. I know that about you for sure. Like when you lock in and say you go do something, you go 110% and accomplish it. So shit, that goes. So that's how you even know what the status that you want to get to is gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't gonna stop until you reach the goals you set. You know, period. Hey man, before we get out of here, I want to say thank you for being the first person ever on Urban Legendz. I think you told some legendary stories. Legendary come up, man. Your journey is still continuing. We're gonna keep watching you. What's like your social media and what projects you got coming out and stuff we should look out for?
Well, my social media, everything is Paige Kennedy, Page Kennedy on TikTok, on that. Oh, that was something that was interesting real quick. Like during quarantine, I was supposed to be working on Straight Bars 4, but I did not. Because I ain't had no studio. So I'm like, I'm not about to fucking do no rapping. So I ain't rap in a minute. I got to get back into it. But what I did do is I joined TikTok. And I joined in March. And so April, May, June, July. So in 4 months, bro, I basically got 1 million followers on TikTok in 4 months. I'm at 950.
We're trying. Here's my problem with this TikTok and this was my problem with Vine. It's because I come from a sketch comedy, like doing sketches, and I mean, I just need to do it, but I don't be want to exert all that time and energy into doing those videos. But I know the payoff is great, though. You know, clearly.
So, and it's not going anywhere. So
I don't know. They talk about maybe,
they are talking about fucking banning that shit.
Yeah.
But please, I know you got to kick me off, bro, but this is important information.
Really trying to get you the fuck off here.
I know, man, but it's important information.
I had TikTok written down in my notes, so I'm glad you're talking about it. No, I had it in my notes. Go.
The reason it's important is because the internet is not going nowhere. And you can fight it as much as you want to, but you're just doing yourself a disservice. TikTok has been around for years. Like it was Musically first, and then and I said, fucking banging my chest again. Nigga, I'm not about to start no another fucking app, nigga. I'm already this old. I went through the Vine shit. I don't got nothing else to say. I don't know what else to do. I've been losing followers on Instagram for the last 5 years. I was almost at 1 million before, and then for 5 years, I just lost followers every day. You know, and until I got all the way down to like 875 or some shit. And no matter what I did, nigga, I could not gain. Even if I had videos that went crazy, I could not grow on Instagram. And so when the quarantine happened, I told my son, I was like, Tim, we don't got shit else to do, bro. And TikTok is not going nowhere. We already so far behind everybody else. We gotta start, dude. And we gotta start like we gotta make it a job like how we did Vine.
Vine, right.
This ain't no, oh, I'll do one here, I'll do one there. Hell no, that's not gonna work. So we dedicated ourselves to posting 4 TikToks a day. Yeah. I was posting 4 a day, bro. And actually TikTok is so much more fun than Vine. It's like the funnest shit ever, bro. It like gave me a whole new resurgence of life having TikTok, because my creative brain got to work differently. And like when I was just doing Instagram, I stopped doing like the sex related videos with all the hot ass girls. I was doing that shit for like 2 or 3 years, and only the girls was benefiting from that. I wasn't growing. I wasn't benefiting. Motherfuckers just look at me as the pervert. So I stopped doing that shit. And then I was like, I don't fucking know what else to do. So I got on TikTok, and bro, I'm just so proud of myself because I dedicated myself. I focused myself. And to get 1 million followers on anything in 4 months is like very difficult to do. And I did that shit with me. I didn't go to no fucking collab houses. I didn't have big TikTokers posting me, being in their videos. It's just me and my kid, bro. Me and my kid in our stupid 2-bedroom apartment.
What tricks did you use other than, was it just the comedy? Was it hashtags that you put on there that help you think increase traction to your page? Or do you think it was just the fact that you did 4 and it was funny?
So everyone puts hashtag FYP hashtag For You page. Everybody does that. But even if you don't do that, your shit could still be on the For You page. I think it was because when we first started off, we was just like dancing. And then I turned the dancing to like having a punchline after the dance so I can be different than just a regular dance. And then that turned into doing the joke. And then that turned into just doing like regular life shit with Tim. And when that started to happen, when I started doing the regular life shit with Tim, the numbers start to move exponentially faster, you know. And so then I didn't have to do 4 a day anymore because I got to a place where if I did 1, that 1 could sustain me the whole day. So I only had to do 1 a day. And so the comedy is what pushed it. And the fact that people, for one, that already knew me from Vine, I feel like my son, he doesn't grow fast like me. He puts out as much content as I do, but for one, his content is like geared towards what he thinks is funny and a certain niche audience that my shit is like available to everybody. His shit is like niche audience shit. So he's not going to get followers as fast as me because when they go to his page, they got to like the shit to be able to want to follow him. But we were doing this shit consistently. You know what I mean? And I think the fact that they knew me from before, and also I got a whole new audience. I got a whole new legions of kids. And that was what was so dope about Vine, because if you get these kids, do you know I got on an airplane, fine ass girl, I'm sitting next to her, she's like, you look so familiar. She realized who I am. She's like, I used to watch you in middle school. I'm like, nigga, goddamn. I'm about to try to holler at your ass and you talking about some, you used to watch me in middle school? So you got to realize that those were kids that grew up to be adults that liked me and supported me then. I'm still getting older. But then now I have a whole new list of kids, 8 to fucking 18-year-olds that are going to be kids, that are going to turn to teenagers, that are going to turn to adults that have been following me that whole time. So even though I'm getting older, my audience is so young that it's going to keep me relevant for so long. So TikTok is essential for an entertainer because you need to get this whole new legions of young people. Older people, our age, 30s, nigga, they don't got time to be sharing your shit. They might look and keep scrolling. They're not about to share your shit. They're not about to go tell all their friends about it. They got fucking shit to do. But kids, all they want to do is spread your shit.
So one, I mean, I am on TikTok, but we just post like my video clips and stuff like that. It's not that I'm doing any like real like videos, but I'm gonna look into that.
However, always being late, bro. You saw what happened with Vine and being late. You should learn from that mistake and say, all right, nigga, I ain't going nowhere and it's helpful. Let me jump on this shit.
I agree with you. I'm not even, there's no debate. I mean, I agree with you. That's even why I even have an account. So there's no debate. I mean, you're right. And I'm gonna get on it. So the thing with that is, how do you implement your music into your TikToks? Because that's what I've been told is one of the keys to music right now. And so you sitting on 1 million followers. So then how are you working on implementing your music into challenges or dances or something that's going to be able to get your music heard?
So here's what I have not capitalized on. The fact that I have not been currently making music, like new stuff, is one. 2, the fact that I don't make music that galvanizes kids. Like my music is like story and concepts and real stuff.
Right.
It doesn't really fit in the TikTok format to dance to because I don't make dance music. You know what I'm saying? And so I have not been able to, put my music in a position where it could have a trend to blow up. Now, it stands to reason you would want to do that, right? Like if you're a creator And you know that TikTok is a format that can blow up a song. Sam Jones III, who played the running back on Blue Mountain State, he put a song out, and he makes music like that. You know, he put a song out on TikTok, and that Ellen's dancer, what's his name? Twitch. Yeah, he did a dance to his song, bruh. His song fucking went bananas. Sam not even really on TikTok like that, but he had the whole world bounce, shake, twerk, and this is how you do the drip, bounce. I don't know if you ever heard that, but that shit blew up so huge, dude, on TikTok. And he's not even somebody that's on TikTok like that. He was just reposting all that shit to Instagram. And I'm like, damn, I wonder how much money he got from streaming just because of that song being a trend on TikTok. So I do think it's a smart thing. I just don't make the type of music that works on the platform.
Well, you just gave me all that advice, and I'm gonna give you this one. You better make your goddamn Tootsie slide, whatever that is in you. whatever that is.
But you heard what you said. When I tried to fucking do that, you was like, I didn't listen to the album. I'm gonna be honest.
No. I'm gonna tell. No. The difference was you was making Tim's music. I said whatever your Tootsie slide is. That's the difference. That's the key.
How do I do that if I don't do that?
The point that you have to, you know what gets you dancing. You know what rhythms and beats have you bobbing your head. So whatever you feel. So your joint album with Tim shit is like you let Tim choose the beats, and you see what I'm saying? You was crafting it around what you felt like his audience and the younger people would like.
Right.
What I'm saying is you have to find a way to whatever Michael Jackson songs. You know what songs got you fucking dancing. You see what I'm saying? So you got to really think of what music do I like that have me bobbing, have me dancing, that I could create for TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Something that I'm gonna like and something that I know people go like and wanna fucking actually dance to. Cause I agree on my chapter 2 mixtape project, none of my songs are really like dance type songs. So I completely understand what you're saying. But for my chapter 3 project that I already started recording, and you ain't heard that yet, and I mean, that's better than the shit that I've done. My chapter 3 stuff just so happened there's a ton of fucking dance type songs.
That you did intentionally?
No, it's just, that's what came out of me. You know, because I'm still from Florida at the end of the day. So you heard that on the chapter 1, you know, like I had songs like Swag on them and doing shit. You could hear like the Florida type bouncy vibe. Chapter 2 just so happened don't really have nothing like
Swag on a beat, bruh.
yeah. Yeah, that's a beat.
Oh my God, I love that.
But the chapter 3 just so happened I got a few songs on that project that I'm working on. It do fit TikTok, but it came out of me organically and naturally. But it goes to the same thing, like when you hearing these beats, you know, and you thinking of your hooks. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just think of like what hook, you know, that's gonna have people like bouncing their head, you know.
Can I challenge that? Just because I'm listening to you and I'm trying to apply that at least in my thinking, and I'm like, if you don't make dance music, how do you then make dance music?
It's
like,
not. It's not. Even know? I don't think it's dance music. It's just because you do some of your songs are bouncy. You know, what was the one you did with Dustin with all the animation? I think your body got bigger or smaller.
Oh, the Nice Guy.
Nice Guy.
My son and my head on the Nice Guy song.
So what I'm saying is that's a fun song.
Yeah.
See, you're at the end of the day, you're a fun person.
Yeah.
You've had a lot of shit happen to you in your past, you know, so you have that to go to also, but you also have a whole Vine TikTok energy. You see what I'm saying? And I know you come from the 80s and 90s when it comes to that type of hip hop, which is great. and your music is still relevant today. But what I'm saying is, inside of you, it is so much love and it is so much light and fun. I guarantee you, if you hear the right beat, the same way you did with Mr. Nice Guy, you can find something. You see what I'm saying? That, but I mean, it'll come. I mean, if it come organically, it come organically. I ain't saying like really like pound your head to do nothing like that. But you know, just I feel like sometimes you just have to. Sometimes somebody might say something to kind of open up another perspective or another eye. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I'm listening so intently, is because, you know, Mike sent me a beat, and my first thought was, okay, I haven't rapped in so long. I'm a little intimidated. I always get intimidated when I take time off and then I got to start again. I get intimidated because I'm like, ah, shit, how do I not be old? How do I not fucking rap like the same way that I've been rapping? Like, that's what my brain, like, I get in my head about that. He sent me a beat, and I just thought the first thing that I need to say is I need to talk about the climate. I need to talk about the world and what's happening. And I'm not really a big social political type person. Like, a lot of my music is not that, because I just, you know, that's not something that I can elocute as well. You know what I mean? And because of that, I don't want to sound stupid. Yeah.
Think you could bind them?
No, I'm a wordsmith.
Oh, that's a word. Okay, well, I don't know that word.
Don't ever come.
Look it up, Sid. Look up elocute and spell it, bitch.
Elocution. I'm a Shakespeare.